Just 45 days left for your half-yearly examination. Class 9 student, it was the month of April where you were thinking about that new syllabus is going to come, new books will be released by CBSE, and since then you got your maths book, your English book, your science book. You waited a lot for SST book, but finally you have all the books, right? And still, if you are procrastinating, you need to think here, because see, we are in the month of August. 45 days are left for our midterm exam or half yearly examination. See, according to my analysis, according to my knowledge, I understand that there are different states, different schools where midterm examination are not aligned in the same month, but somewhere around 15th of September we will see that your exams are going to come, right? Or in the early of October. So what we have to do is we have to play safe and make a plan. Make a plan of 45 days. Make a plan of what? 45 days according to the chapters for SST. Welcome on the platform, Deeksha Vedantu, and I am your SST faculty. I made a plan, 45-day roadmap plan for your half-yearly examination. Do not struggle in making a plan, wasting time and then not following it. But you have to follow this plan what I have made, right? So let's start from 1st of August. However, the video is going to come on 3rd of August, but still we will just increase the days over here. So, beta, in this month of exam, like in this month of August, you have to plan, prioritize, study, learn, practice, solve, revise and improve so that in the half-yearly exam you score 95%. 45 days are there. First of all, calculate the days. Whenever you make a plan, whenever you make a roadmap, you should know that how many days are left for your exam, and that is 45 days. This is your syllabus for CBSE, SST. Arey yaar, what is CBSE? So this is your syllabus for SST, beta. Right? We up till now got the information of part 1 book. Part 1 book is released. We know about the part 2 book chapters, but I know that they are not going to come in your half-yearly examination. But I'm sure that your entire part 1 book is going to come in your exam. When I was talking to class 9 students, see, there are 9 chapters in your class 9 book. And according to my knowledge, 50% of the syllabus is completed by teachers in just 1 month in the school. So for obvious, they are going to complete the rest of the chapters in the upcoming month, and in September when your half yearly will be there, this entire part 1 book is going to come. So how many days we have? We have 45 days, beta, right? We have 45 days. In this 45 days, we have to complete this part 1 book. We have to complete this part 1 book. Now, calculate, start your maths knowledge. We have how many chapters? We have 9 chapters for now. Right? In this first chapter, understanding social science, again easiest one. I don't think that you require more than half hour to write this chapter or understand this chapter. Okay? So majorly, mota what we have to learn is this 8 remaining chapters. Shaping of earth crust from your geography book. Right? Again, atmosphere and climate from your geography book. Then we have early humans and the beginning of civilization from the book of history. State and society, again from the book of history. Democracy, civics topic, we have lengthy chapters by election, civics we have. Okay? Then we have economics. Yeah, this is a chotu chapter, a small chapter, building blocks in economics. And then price puzzle, detailed chapter, have a lot of new concepts which you were not told in the previous sometimes. However, economics is new itself for class 9, but still it was very easy up till last class. Now, very easy. But now actually the level has been enhanced by CBSE. So what I mean to tell you here is, beta, we have 4 sections, that is history, right, geography, we have civics as well as economics, right? Each section here contains how many chapters? We have 2 chapters for each section. So I don't think that particularly we have a lot to study because 2 chapters from each section. But the problem here, what actually is it is the new syllabus. You don't have so much of resources, but yes, you have NCERT, which should be your actual resource. But the problem here is all these chapters, majorly the history and the civics wala, right? History, civics, or even geography also, it is lengthy for us. It have lot of factual knowledge which need to be retained in the mind, and it can only be done with a proper structure, with a proper planning that I have made for you. Let's discuss about that. So what we did we gave each chapter 5 days. Let's divide 9 chapters by 45 days. So what will happen, beta? You will get 5 days for one chapter. Now think about it. Don't you feel that 5 days for one chapter is more than enough, more than required? Yes, it is. So by kya? How many days? 5 days for one chapter. As previously I told you this part na. So 5 days for a chapter, 5 days for one chapter. What should be the agenda we should follow by reading this chapter, right? For reading this chapter, see, one point is understanding social science is very, very easy. I'm not calculating it in the 9 chapters. Rather, we have to complete 8 chapters in those 45 days, right? So 5 chapters in one, like 5 days in one chapter requires all these things. First is to read NCERT, right? Completely reading the NCERT, right? Second part is, like, while you are reading the NCERT, you have to do one more thing, that is to underline the keywords, right? Very, very important, beta. This is going to be helpful in your exam time. I'm considering that you require 2 days for this task, right? How many days for your task? 2 days for this task plus 1 day. The third day, right? What you are going to do is, beta, the third day you are going to make notes of it, right? Make notes of it. So while you are making notes of it, this can be calculated as your first revision to that chapter, as your first revision to that chapter, right? On the 4th day, okay? On the 4th day, what you have to do is to solve all the NCERT questions, all the NCERT questions that are even given in the between of the chapter or end of the chapter, by the end of the chapter, right? So 4 days. 4th day you will be solving the NCERT question. By 5th day, beta, by 5th day what we have to do, now we have to solve MCQs for practice. Now we have to write answers, right? Plus the revision, the final day for this chapter, where we will be closing this chapter and moving to the next one. Where to get these MCQs, beta? Lot of things are available in the market. Particularly if I tell you about me, I am providing you assignments daily on the AIO page of Vedantu, which is linked in the description box, and I will be showing it in every academic video how they are going to be helpful for you. First thing, regarding that, write the answers, beta. Every chapter of mine contains lot of questions. Every chapter of mine contains lot of questions that you, if you are writing that, that questions, picking up the questions from there, 2 questions a day, going to help you a lot. And the last is about revision. You will be revising it from the underlined keywords of NCERT as well as the notes made by you. This should be the pattern for every chapter. This should be the pattern for every chapter. 5 days for a single chapter, beta. It is I think more than required. More than what? Required. So let's start from the day 1. Are you ready, guys? Tell me in an energetic mode in the comment section. Yes, ma'am, we are ready. Okay, so from day 1 to 5, beta, take the chapter that is shaping of the earth crust. Very good chapter. It requires deep learning. One shot is already uploaded as per, like, when NCERT was not released, I agree. But now as NCERT is released, I presented the one shot NCERT line by line with the heading what? NCERT line by line. By to the students who are stuck with the old wala one shot, I started uploading the new one according to the new NCERT named as NCERT line by line. Please go and watch that. Right, the more will be coming in future. They are, I have made it already. They are going to be uploaded on the channel. NCERT line by line, you will find a separate playlist on the channel as well. 6th to 10, gift it to another chapter of geography. Bhai, you are done with geography in this what? In this 10 days, and 25% of the syllabus is done. See, just 10 days, right? Let's move to the next one. Early humans and beginning of civilization history. From day 11 11 to 15 and then move to the second chapter of history. If you feel that beta it is getting repeated again, geography, then history and history, you can rearrange those chapters according to your will and wish, but please don't increase the days. We don't have the days. I just want that you are like so much interested in studies, you are not getting bored after reading all the chapters. However, I made a plan that which I used to follow, particularly history done, kept aside, geography done, kept aside, civics done, kept aside, and the last one is economics, right? Ended with a lighter one so that you will feel like, in the end I will be studying the easiest part. Right? Still 5 days are remaining, right? Still 5 days are remaining. On the first day, you will be doing all the diagrams that are given in your geography book. A lot of diagrams are given, by the way. The second day, you will be doing beta map work. You will be doing map work. 3, 4th or 5th day for this 45-day challenge, you will be revising everything again and again. The revision is there. Right? One thing that you have to do along with all those things that is mandatory, that is just writing 2 questions a day. This is my golden rule. I don't know you guys are following or not. My older students were following that and they actually saw the result. 2 questions a day. That is the golden rule, my dear students. If you start writing 2 questions a day in SST, 60 questions will be completed by the end of the month, and just calculate for the year. You will be fascinated with the numbers that, it is so easy. Yes, actually it is so easy to take small steps, but daily. Okay, so are you ready or not, beta? 45-day challenge. I am not here to scare you again. I'm not here to scare you. Just make a plan. It's high time. It's high time. We should make a plan. We have lot more things in future. Follow this. Read NCERT. Solve PYQ. Previous year question paper. However, this does not aligns with you because all your NCERT as well as the syllabus is changed completely for SST, but this goes with maths as well as science, because yes, in maths and science changes are there, but still something is there from the old NCERT. Okay, start writing 2 answer daily. My golden rule. Reserve the 5th day for revision of the entire chapter. I believe you are going to do that. Practice map work. Solve 10 MCQs daily. Fix a slot for SST. This is very important. But there is time in our day when we don't want to do maths, when we are actually not willing to do science. That is the time you should choose for SST. Every day, give your 45 minutes. See, I'm talking very practically here. I'm not saying please give 2 hours, please give 1 hour, 1.5 hours. I'm talking practically. You guys have lot to do. You have school, then you have coaching, then you have maths and science as your priority subjects. Then coming SST, bhai, give 45 minutes daily, enough. But that 45 minutes does not mean that you're using phone after every 5 minutes, you're going here and there. 45 minutes straight at your study table for SST, full concentration. Trust me, it will work. Trust me that. Okay? And solve a mock test before examination. Again, every Sunday, right? Every weekend, I am going to upload a mock test for you on the same AIO page I am talking about. Link is given in the description. You can go and buy that course for 0 rupees. However, I will not talk about in detail for that here, because this is just a video where you have to figure out that what is my task in the next 45 days. I told you the plan for 45 days for particularly SST. You figure out your plan for maths and science, and probably believe other teachers are also going to bring such a plan for you. Okay, so yeah, this is the platform Deeksha Vedantu, where you can learn SST with your Tanvi Mam. You can see me here. Maths with Sonu Sir, Science with Aditi Mam, and English with your Bhumika Mam. right? This was the series I was talking about. This is NCRT line by line, where everything is dealt with NCRT, so you feel like you're reading your book and watching the video, not a random topic here and there. And this was something, the one shot I made, right? Half of the one shots are made as per the new what we can say curriculum. However, some of them were made before the book launched, beta, but the content is not different. Content is as same as your NCRT has. Okay, so I hope that you are going to follow this plan for next 45 days. In case you face any issue, please comment in the same video. I will be there to help you guys. And let's meet in the next video. Up till then, tata, bye bye. Take care.